Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5, where every local story starts here. A couple of our top headlines today. Authorities are searching for an inmate that escaped from the Madison County Detention Center, and a fire in Rockcastle County lands 2 firefighters in the hospital. Plus, a new music festival in the area is aimed at those with disabilities. All these stories, plus lots more, right here today, Live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV Channel 9 big story of the day, the Kentucky State Police Post 7 in Richmond was contacted just before 11:30 Monday by the Madison County Detention Center regarding an escaped inmate. The initial investigation alleges Thomas B. Crow, 31 years old, of Richmond, escaped custody and fled from the detention bus en route to a rehabilitation facility. He is described as being about 5 foot 11 inches tall, weighing 159 pounds, with blue eyes and brown hair. He was last seen wearing a blue t-shirt, khaki shorts. Crow has a scar above his right eye, a birthmark on his right shoulder, and multiple tattoos on his arms. Crow was serving a sentence for promoting contraband, 1st degree, and assault, 2nd degree. Anyone who may have information about the location of Thomas B. Crow is asked to call local law enforcement or KSP Post 7. That phone number is 859-623-2404. The ongoing investigation is being conducted by KSP Trooper John O'Day. In Rockcastle County, a fire led to the hospitalization of 2 firefighters. The Mount Vernon Fire Department received an emergency call around 4 a.m. Tuesday, reporting a mobile home fire. By the time crews reached the scene, the mobile home was already completely destroyed. Efforts to extinguish the fire were complex due to the presence of a metal roof on the trailer and several additional layers on top of the original structure. Firefighters worked for about 3 hours to fully put out those flames. Unfortunately, the firefighting operation took a toll on the responders. One firefighter was transported to the hospital via EMS due to medical issues arising during the operation. Another firefighter sustained an arm injury and also required hospitalizations. The current condition of these injured firefighters remains unknown at this time. Well, in a story we've been covering here on WBON TV Channel 9, the Anderson County Band Director Patrick Brady has pleaded not guilty to charges of rape, sodomy, and other offenses in court this morning. Brady appeared in person, accompanied by his attorney, and sat in the back of the courtroom during the appearance. Brady's indictment followed allegations of an inappropriate relationship with a student. The charges against him include 4 counts of unlawful transaction with a minor, 1st degree, promoting sexual performance by a minor, rape, 3rd degree, 2 counts of sodomy, 3rd degree, and sexual abuse, 1st degree. Unlawful use of electronic means to induce a minor to engage in sexual activities. Tampering with physical evidence. The judge overseeing the case has imposed several restrictions on Brady, including staying away from the Anderson County High School, refraining from contact with students or school staff, and avoiding contact with minors. Brady's bail remains at $100,000. A pretrial conference has been scheduled for October the 3rd. Well, this weekend, a local organization is hosting a music festival geared towards celebrating disabled people throughout the state. Festival organizers have been going across central Kentucky to help promote this one-of-a-kind event, and we're in our studios to tell our Michael Watkins how this event came together.
This weekend, a local organization known as IWY is hosting a music festival to promote inclusivity for all, with a focus on individuals with disabilities. Hurley is the lead singer of Octolux and the festival spokesperson, and he recently stopped by the studio to talk about the idea behind this festival.
Everybody, has a flag or a parade or a day or a month or a year or whatever, and I got to thinking the only thing that really cuts through all of that, despite all the differences, because America's a big country, is really disability. Because you can be part of this group and have a disability. You can be part of the antithesis of that group and have a disability. And I thought, what if we put on a music festival for a group of people, specifically because Kentucky has about 17.3%, 0.2% of our population has disabilities.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, and it's higher than the national average. And I got to thinking, what about that?
There won't just be live music at this event, although that is the primary feature. There'll be a DJ, a magician, a caricature artist, cornhole board set up to entertain, and more. Hurley said IWY believes in the power of music, which has the capacity to unite people regardless of their abilities or personal histories. The IWY Music Festival will take place at the Moondance Amphitheater from 12 to 5 this Saturday. Octolux will be celebrating the release of their new album, plus live performances from Rose Gang, Jonathan New, and more. This is a free event, and there will be something for everyone.
And as we continue to build on the event on an annual basis, say, hey, how did it go over? What we could do better next time, etc. Then we'll start building, the website for next year, and then, continue on with everything that comes along with a really good music festival. Like, what was the one that I was kind of modeling the ideas from, I think it's called a Railbird?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was modeling some of the ideas, what did they do that we could also do? How did they plan and prep for this kind of stuff? What was the event venue? How did it work, etc.?
For more information, you can find the IWY Lexington Music Festival on Facebook. Reporting for WBON TV 9, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that story. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got weather coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Chris Lowry with Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. From simple service work to full paints, roofing, flooring, and everything in between, we're your one-stop shop for your home maintenance and remodeling needs. Our family has been serving the Richmond area for 3 generations, and we're proud to continue that today. You also voted us the best general contractor in Madison County in 2022. We thank you for that honor. Give us a call for all your construction needs at 859-353-1133.
One of Richmond's biggest events of the year is back. Huckleberry Promotions presents the Kentucky Bourbon Jam Music Festival outdoors at the Richmond Mall, Saturday, August the 26th. Gates open at 10 a.m. First acoustic show kicks off at 11. Main stage show kicks off at noon. Support local musicians, local businesses, and honor our local first responders. Enjoy 18 bands of live entertainment with headliner Keith Anderson, a car and motorcycle show, cornhole tournament, kids events, food trucks, and local vendors. Tickets on sale now on bourbonjam.com, and a special thank you to our sponsors.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Did you know Markham & Wallace Hospital offers speech therapy for both adults and pediatrics? Why travel north when you can get the care you need right here in Irvine? Adult speech therapy focuses on the assessment and treatment of speech, language, thinking, and swallowing problems. Pediatric speech helps children communicate effectively by assisting with the improvement of their verbal and nonverbal language skills. For more info about the speech therapy department, call 606-723-8235 at Mercy Health, Markham & Wallace Hospital. How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Have having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. A calmer day out there today. We've got Sam Ryan in the Weather Center to give us a look at the forecast.
Thanks, Grenelyn, and welcome everyone to your Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. Getting a look at I-75 and a pretty nice day out there. We're waiting on some storms that are going to be blowing in sometime late tomorrow into our Wednesday night and Thursday. Now we're looking at mainly a heavy rainfall threat. So flash flooding is probably the biggest concern here once these things begin to pile in and move on through. We have a slight risk of severe storms off to our west. For us locally, a marginal threat, which basically means an isolated severe wind gusts can't be ruled out. So that's the concern. We're looking at some bow echoes forming and greatest chances down to our southwest where they have an enhanced risk down towards Paducah and areas Evansville towards Bowling Green. You can see under a slight risk. But for us, marginal threat. Then a general thunderstorm chance into Thursday, kind of a zoomed out view. And just to show you that marginal threat drifts a little farther to the east. So once again, waiting on these storms. As we head into the overnight tonight, can't rule out an isolated drip or two. And into the day Wednesday, though, we'll have partly cloudy skies. We'll start to see more clouds blowing off the top of those storms as we get into the evening. And sometime late, we'll start to see the arrival of these and moving on through into Thursday. So we have a slight risk. I know we're kind of mixing slight risk here. This is a different scale. So this is a level 2 out of 4, a slight risk of excessive rain. That means flash flooding more likely underneath the slight risk, less likely underneath the marginal threat just off to our east. So fairly widespread. We're looking at rainfall amounts 1 to 2 inches across the region here through 7 p.m. Thursday. And high temperatures Wednesday as we wait on the arrival of the storms, 84. Cools down a little bit Thursday. And we're back under sunshine Friday. More storms heading into the weekend. Grenelyn?
Thanks, Sam. And for weather all the time, you can find it right here on Channel 9 online. You can check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, the school year is coming up quick, and whether you know the Parks and Recreation Department for the variety of summer events or their playgrounds all over Richmond, Parks and Rec is here to help you as the summer is coming to an end. With more on the story, here's WBON TV's Abby Briggs.
The new school year has potential for new and exciting experiences. However, parents may often find themselves anxious with the costly preparations included with the coming of the new academic year. Richmond Parks and Recreation is easing those worries for many families this year at their annual Back to School Bash this Thursday. The Back to School Bash is a free event for local families to come and enjoy music, games, and vendors, and of course, free backpacks and school supplies. At last year's Back to School Bash, Richmond Parks and Recreation gave out 677 backpacks full of school supplies and are prepared to meet the needs of this year's students.
We have prepared 700 this year, so hopefully that number is a good number for us.
Backpacks are given out on a first-come, first-served basis, so be sure to arrive on time to get your kids all prepared for this back-to-school season. Students can expect to receive 2 spiral notebooks, a composition notebook, a pack of loose-leaf paper, pencils, 2 folders, a pack of crayons, a pack of markers, colored pencils, pens, highlighters, eraser, pencil sharpener, paper towels, and tissues.
Try to give a variety of things. We know that even though we, with the Teen Center, tend to focus on teenagers, with the Back to School Bash, we'll do any student that is going to school. So we want to make sure that we provide for what would maybe be needed for elementary school all the way to high school.
Donations were provided by several organizations in the community and will be placed into the bags by both volunteers and workers within the Parks and Recreation Department. The Back to School Bash not only provides supplies for students that may be in need, but creates an opportunity to get to know organizations within the community, including the Madison County Public Library, who will be doing free giveaways and face paint. The Back to School Bash will be taking place in Irvin McDowell Park from 3 to 6 p.m. Thursday, August 10th. During the Back to School Bash, families can also soak up the sun and keep cool during the last spray and play of the summer season. Kids in attendance are provided with free Kona ice, games, and various activities while enjoying sprinklers in partnership with the Richmond Fire Department. This will take place at Irvin McDowell Park from 3 to 4 p.m. on the same day. Whether you are in need of some help for this school year or would like a fun-filled afternoon for the whole family, you will not want to miss this year's Back to School Bash. For WBON-TV, I'm Abby Briggs.
Hear from our EKU AD Matt Roan and check out some local soccer scores from last night, all on Sports Today. Here's Dawson Rule.
Soccer got started around Madison County last night, and it really helped get sports going, now that we have boys and girls golf and boys and girls soccer already. I'll begin sports today checking out some of the scores we had for soccer last night. First, the Madison Central girls soccer team earned a 4-0 win over Franklin County last night in the rain. Emily Couch, Julian Ross, assisted by Couch, Skylar Collingsworth, Natalie Nett, and Phoebe Mahundro all scored goals. Varsity will suit up again Saturday morning. Now the boys soccer team at Central tied 2-2 with North Laurel to get their year started. Models girls soccer team suffered a tough defeat to Garrett County 9-0 on the road last night. The Model boys soccer team starts tonight in a home match against Danville. Go out and support these boys as they're getting their season started in Richmond. Now let's go to our timely tradition of checking out the sports show. Today we'll hear from Matt Roan, who came into the studio yesterday, and he was a great guest as always. Roan had lots to say about EKU athletics and the upcoming football season.
I mean, we're going into our third year in the ASUN. The football iteration has kind of taken on different forms with different members coming and going, but the first year with the UAC, but the fact that just what I said a moment ago, we've had 2 years of record enrollment growth.
Yeah.
And for us, this is not a knock on where we were, but I don't know how many students that we were recruiting in and around Charleston, Illinois, or Cape Girardeau, Missouri. But we absolutely recruit students first and foremost in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and to have a league member in Bellarmine, in the Commonwealth's largest city, it certainly helps, and I think it gets our brand out there. But when you're talking about markets like Nashville, Cobb County, Georgia, Huntsville, Alabama, Little Rock, Arkansas, Jacksonville, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Tampa, Florida, I mean, all those places, not only is it helping us, I think, recruiting student athletes and recruiting students, but that's where our alumni are too. And so when you talk about that participation and that investment and how we've seen Colonel Club numbers go up, just a lot of things, I think, trending in the right direction for us. I think it can be traced back to moves that we've made. For us, again, our fan base is incredible. You all
setting records.
You all are incredible.
Your fan base is setting records.
They are. They are great, and
He said we were incredible. He was talking more
that
about
reception, that reception from our fans has been great. Whether it's season tickets, whether it's single games, whether it's becoming corporate partnerships or corporate partners with the naming rights deals and stuff that we've done. Again, record numbers in terms of the number of people that are giving to the Colonel Club and our sports, to the dollars that are actually being raised from that. And again, I don't say it lightly, it's y'all too. The fact that we have people that are helping us kind of spread that message and I think sharing good news. And you look at a Cooper Rob that's on your iPad there, we have student athletes that are doing phenomenal stuff while they're at EKU, and then they're going on and they're being very, very successful. But for us, at the end of the day, we want to make people proud. And every decision is about how do we make people proud? How do we get them excited? How do we get them on board? And we're seeing the fruits of that.
Thanks, Matt, for always being a great guest to us. That's your Madison County Sports Recap for the day. Tomorrow, join me for more sports show moments and more soccer scores and recaps. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports update. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. It's Tuesday, and I've got the tasty lineup coming up next.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel?
Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
It's apple sipping season at A&W. The perfect time to enjoy one of our new apple pie shakes. Each sip feels like fall in a mug. A delicious combination of apples, spices, and vanilla soft serve. Come on in and get to sipping, only at A&W. Feeling saucy? Come down to A&W and dip a juicy 5-piece hand-breaded chicken tender combo into our new spicy 3-pepper fire sauce or our new savory A&W sauce. Dip into A&W and try them today.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Some exciting news in Wolfe County as the district proudly marked a significant achievement as it became the first in the state to acquire an electric bus. The district procured 4 electric buses, including a Jolie bus, in partnership with Boyd Truck Centers. Designed by Thomas Built Bus, the Jolie can accommodate up to 66 passengers, has a range of 138 miles, and operates emission-free. Superintendent Kenny Bell told our media partner WLX18 that he was very happy with the purchase, noting that the process of securing grants and finalizing the purchase took about a year. He believes that while the process will be smoother for other interested school districts in the future, someone had to lead the way, and the district is proud to be that pioneer. Although each electric bus costs around $400,000, that's significantly more than the approximate $150,000 for a diesel bus. The Wolfe County School District was able to acquire them through 2 federal grants. One of these grants is anonymous, and the other is part of the Clean School Bus Rebate Program. The superintendent highlighted the importance of teaching students about sustainability, emphasizing the district's commitment to not only discussing environmental concepts in the classroom, but also taking tangible action. While acknowledging that electric buses come with initial costs and require proper infrastructure, a representative from Boyd Truck Center explained that their long-term benefits, including fuel and maintenance savings, electric buses require less maintenance compared to their diesel counterparts. The Wolfe County School District is also equipped with 4 charging stations that can provide a full charge to a bus in 8 to 9 hours. The remaining 3 electric buses are expected to join the fleet in the upcoming fall. With a total of 30 buses in its fleet, the district intends to assess the performance of the electric buses and consider expanding their use in the future. Superintendent Bell hopes that by setting an example, the Wolfe County School District can inspire other districts across the state to embrace sustainability and environmentally friendly transportation solutions. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more news right here live at 5.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
At WBON TV9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV9, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5. It's Tuesday. Are you hungry? I've got all the answers for you. It is once again Tasty Tuesday, and we got some bonus additions to this Tasty Tuesday, like music and a movie. Today's Tasty Tuesday is with a movie in the park. They have already started the festivities over there at Irvin McDowell Park. They started at 5 and they're going to run all the way until 8 p.m. Along with those Tasty Tuesday trucks, there's going to be live music by Cole Bixler. And then at dusk, they're going to fire up the movie screen and a Top Gun is going to be showing. That's the free movie in the park tonight. Looks like it's going to be a great afternoon, a great evening for this. This is co-sponsored by the Madison County Public Library and Richmond Parks and Recreation. If you're hungry, why don't you head on over right now? They've got lots of great vendors on site tonight. The Burt's Speak Cheesy will be on site, as well as the Chuck Wagon, Poppin' Jay's, the Sandwich Man Express, Mad Scoops, Dreaming Creek Brewery, and Chenault Vineyard are all there with them tonight. Have a great time out there tonight at Tasty Tuesday. Enjoy your afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow, Live at 5.